Hello everyone, myself Dr. S. MOHAMED NAZEER. This class I am going to teach you Introduction to Macroeconomics. The subject economics is classified into two branches, namely microeconomics and macroeconomics. Ragnar Frisch, a Norwegian economist and the co-recipient of the first Nobel Prize in Economic Science, coined the words micro meaning small, macro meaning large in the year 1933. However, macroeconomics in its modern form began with John Maynard Keynes, J.M. Keynes, and his book The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, published in 1936. Keynes offered an explanation for fallout from the Great Depression, when goods remained unsold and workers unemployed. Okay, for this situation, the Keynes given the solution. Hence, Keynes is regarded as the father of macroeconomics. Let's see the meaning of macroeconomics. The word macro is derived from the Greek word makros, M-A-K-R-O-S, meaning large. Hence, macroeconomics is the study of the economy as a whole. In other words, macroeconomics deals with aggregates such as national income, employment and output. Macroeconomics is also known as income theory. The macroeconomics, the subject matters covered in the areas such as employment, national income, inflation, business cycle, poverty, inequality, disparity, investment and saving, capital formation, infrastructure development, international trade, balance of trade and balance of payment, exchange rate and economic growth. Let's see the importance of macroeconomics. There is a need to understand the functioning of the economy at the aggregate level, to evolve suitable strategies and to solve the basic problems prevailing in an economy. In order to solve the problems, so we have to study at macro level. Okay. Number 2, the second importance. Understanding the future problem, needs and challenges of an economy as a whole, it is important to evolve precautionary measures. With help of macroeconomic study, we can do the precautionary measures. Macroeconomics provides ample opportunities to use scientific investigation to understand the reality. Macroeconomics helps to make meaningful comparison and analysis of economic indicators. Macroeconomics helps for better prediction about future and to formulate suitable policies to avoid economic crisis. These are the importance of macroeconomics. Let's see the scope of macroeconomics. The study of macroeconomics has wide scope and it covers the major areas as follows. Number 1, national income. Measurement of national income and its composition by sector are the basic aspect of macroeconomic analysis. The trends in national income and its composition provide a long-term understanding the growth process of an economy. Okay. The second scope, inflation. Inflation refers to steady increase in general price level. Increasing general price level. Estimating the general price level by constructing various price index numbers such as wholesale price index numbers, consumer price index numbers. The third scope, business cycle. Almost all economies face the problem of business fluctuations and business cycles. The cyclical movements, boom, recession, depression and recovery in the economy need to be carefully studied based on aggregate economic variables. So in economics, macroeconomics, business cycles covers. The next one, poverty and unemployment. The major problems of most resource-rich nations are poverty and unemployment. So the country has more resources, but they are facing poverty and unemployment. This is one of the economic paradoxes. A clear understanding about the magnitude of poverty and unemployment facilitates allocation of resources and initiating corrective measures. The next scope, economic growth. The growth and development of an economy and the factors determining them could be understood only through macro analysis. The next one, economic policies. Macroeconomics is significant for evolving suitable economic policies. Economic policies are necessary to solve the basic problems, to overcome obstacles and to achieve the growth. So these are the scope of macroeconomics. The limitations of macroeconomics. There is a danger of excessive generalization of the economy as a whole. Number 2, it assumes homogeneity among the individual units. Number 3, there is a fallacy of composition. What is good of an individual need not be good for nation and vice versa. And what is good for a country is not good for another country and at another time. The last limitation. Many non-economic factors determine economic activities, but they do not find place in usual macroeconomic books. These are the limitations of macroeconomics. Let's see the economy and its types. The term economy has been defined by A.J. Brown as a system by which people earn their living. System by which people earn their living. According to J.R. Hicks, an economy is a cooperation of producers and workers to make goods and services that satisfies the wants of the consumer. That is the definition given by J.R. Hicks. In short, an economy is referred to any system or area where economic activities are carried out. Each economy has own character. Accordingly, the functions or activities also vary. The functions differ one country to another country. In an economy, the fundamental economic activities are production and consumption. The fundamental economic activities are production and consumption. These two activities are supported by several other activities. The ultimate aim is these activities is to achieve growth. The ultimate aim is to achieve growth. The exchange activity supports the production and consumption activities. These activities are influenced by several economic and non-economic activities. The major economic activities includes transportation, banking, advertising, planning, government policies and others. The major non-economic activities are environment, health, education, entertainment, governance, regulations, etc. In addition to these supporting activities, external activities from other economies such as imports, export, international relation, immigration, foreign investment, foreign exchange earnings, etc. or also influence the entire functioning of the economy. Economies can be classified into different types based on the status of development. Developed, underdeveloped, undeveloped and developing economies. Number 2, system of activities. Capitalistic, socialistic and mixed economies. Number 3, scale of activities. Small and large economies. Number 4, nature of functioning. Static and dynamic economies. Number 5, nature of operation. Closed and open economies. Number 6, nature of advancement. Traditional and modern economies. Number 7, level of national income. Low income, middle income and high income economies. Let's see the concepts of macroeconomics. Okay, stock and flow variables. Variables used in economic analysis are classified as stock and flow. Both stock and flow variables may increase or decrease with time. Let's see what is stock. Stock refers to the quantity of a commodity measured at a point of time. In macroeconomics, money supply, unemployment level, foreign exchange reserves, capitals are examples of stock variables. Let's see the meaning of flow variables. The flow variables are measured over a period of time. Okay, so that is flow. National income, imports, exports, consumption, production, investment are examples of flow variables. Let's see economic models. A model is a simplified representation of a real situation. Economists use models to describe economic activities, their relationships and their behavior. A model is an explanation of how the economy or part of the economy works. Most economic models are built with mathematics, graph and equations and attempt to explain the relationship between economic variables. The commonly used economic model are the supply-demand model and the circular flow models. Okay, in this class we seen meaning of macroeconomics, importance of macroeconomics, scope of macroeconomics, limitations of macroeconomics, economics and its types, and finally we seen the concepts of macroeconomics. Thank you.